animate this. I did slightly got excited, so I turned my monitors off and touched grass. Fire. Yeah, I don't know what my obsession with trading late at night is, but I just like it a lot. Jared Tendler was on Titan tomorrow. He's a performance psychology coach with a couple books. Watch that. Fire. So I guess ideal for me is since we are so low, I wouldn't be opposed to looking for a long. Like let's say we build LRLR like this, get a retrace, or maybe sweep this, or get an SMT and get inverse up. But in a Anthony Perfect world, we just dump more. But I was really hoping we would have tapped into this 4 hour down here before deciding to run away. But market has other plans. Okay, wait a minute, chat. This is why we chart. Peep this. Ooh, look at this little 1 hour. Gosh, dang. Oh man. So that held. Let me just mark that. Oops. Yeah. Just gonna work on these alpha evals for the rest of the afternoon, probably. A little heavier. I got my lockout set at 450, and I got my per trade risk at 250. So my daily risk on those are not going to be the same as my per trade risk. I feel like I'm going to give myself 2 tries on those. Because why not? I'm going to just say it. The M60 tripped me up. Oh, yeah, I know. That's fair. That's super fair. Oh, and then earlier I was considering taking this 3 minute right here. But then it closed way up here, and I was like, bro, come on. And I was like, whatever. was like, dude, come on, man. Just don't do that. I mean, I feel like we're gonna get a setup today, chat. I'll just say it. Only aiming for a certain TP today and then watching it run another 1,000 ticks without me. Yeah. Yep. Doesn't matter, dude. Sticking to your plan is cooler than it going that much further. All right. So now we got all this LRLR right here, right? So if we were going to continue to be bearish, maybe we get a manipulation up, tap an FEG up here, and then get a short. Especially now, because we're definitely in premium of this dump, right? So you see how we dumped, came up, hit this 50%, and now we're just kind of like tapping this 50%. Like over and over and over, tap, tap, tap. So I wouldn't be opposed to, can't believe it's starting to make sense to me. W. What is it that's starting to make sense to you the most? We got this 5 minute that we're holding. So we're inside this 5 minute. All right. We've really just been chopping in here. This 5 minute below has been holding price up. So now we're starting to respect bullish gaps now, right? Getting confused looking at different time frames and finding where the next liquidity sweep should be. Yeah, once you, it's like a puzzle, right? Like at the beginning, it seems like there's so many different freaking pieces everywhere that you're like, I'm never going to get this puzzle done. But then eventually you like complete a certain chunk of the puzzle, and then the rest of it gets easier to put together. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's kind of like that. Like once you get that one chunk, whatever it is, figured out that makes the rest of the puzzle easier, it's nice. You'll get there. That's why at first, like when I first started learning, I was going crazy watching so many things because I was like, I have to watch it all. I have to watch it all until I figure out what clicks, what clicks. And so I just went through hours and hours and hours and hours of videos, and then IFEGs clicked for me. So I just started grinding that, and then started grinding ICT concepts with that. And it was like ICT concepts didn't make that much sense to me until I found IFEGs. Then for some reason, it was like that was the missing piece. Like for some reason, IFEGs made all the ICT stuff make way more sense to me, but I don't know why. It was just easier to understand direction, I think. Told myself when I went to sleep. I said I understand this stuff. It isn't hard. I didn't believe it, but they say you do this. Yeah. I mean, It's just a lot, really. So we're pushed up, tapped into this 30-second here. Yeah, we did bounce off of a daily order block here. And we're also bouncing out of a 1 hour and a 15-minute gap. Because the low that we swept earlier today was this low, and it's right inside this 15-minute and a 1 hour. The 1 hour tapped like freaking perfectly. More than once. Here. So I'm probably gonna end up keeping this 1 hour gap on my chart long term. Cause like, wow. We're just like stair stepping all the way up through this dump from earlier. Chat, do we just like slam the buy button right now? It closed beneath, but there was no displacement on 1 hour. This one? This is the one I have marked. It never closed below. Where's my ES, bro? There you are. Okay. So what I do like is we tap this 5-minute. We have an SMT here. We'll see if that ends up being relevant or not. Got this 3-minute. Different chart. It's because NQ1 is not it's not going to be exactly the same as NQU. That's probably why. I really, really don't want to have to admit that shorts might be cooked, but I mean, let's look at the daily. Yeah, see on the daily, there's no gaps here to try and go off of. So that's why you got to zoom in. Here's this 4-hour holding. All right. So we got a 4-hour holding. I want to chat shorts are cooked. Like, shorts are cooked. We have this big, giant, bullish SMT. right? Here and here. So we have a big bullish SMT. We're delivering from a giant 4 hour and a giant 1 hour and a small 1 hour. Oh gosh, chat. You know what? Press the buy button, y'all. I'm sorry. Please don't. Clearly joking. But that's like how it's starting to feel. Okay, I'm in 10 minis. Well, hope you got that P15 style stop loss because that's a lot. But chat, honestly, I see SMTs get put in like this that send us lower all the time. Like we just like get up to our 50% or our discount, right? And then we'll get a SMT at a big gap right in the middle, and then we'll just dump. W cope or no? Do you trade AM session? Sometimes. Normally AM session, I just have like I'll have like a singular funded logged in on my phone and trade it like that. But most of the time, I just sit down at the computer for PM because I'm gonna stream anyway. So makes it so I'm not just sitting here all day, you know. And until I go an entire week without being able to find a win in PM, I'm not gonna consider changing that around right now. I just enjoy PM for some reason. At first, I thought it was because I wasn't good at getting up early, but lately I've been getting up early and I just still don't like it as much. I just kind of like watching AM and then trading PM. And honestly, I was in that cycle because for a while AM was kind of trash, but it's been a lot better lately, and I need to keep that in mind. Like for a while, AM was not very good. And then I was like, all right, well, it seems to be getting better now, so. But I just kind of figure, hey, if I'm gonna sit here and stream PM for 2 hours, then I might as well just trade when I'm doing that. I know I wanted the 4 hour too, but I don't know. That was a pretty gnarly dump. For like not being like news related. It's just we opened and we're just like, see ya. Pretty crazy. Oh god, chat. Not perfect equal lows. You know what that means. Put a little something like this on here. Oh wait, I got a template. A little something like that. Oh. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm not going to say it out loud. But here it is. Oh. I have been trading for about 16 months. And bang. Oh my gosh, chat. Excuse me, YouTube. I'll be right back. Hello, YouTube. Sorry for that brief interruption. We're back. All right. So we broke the SMT at the top. No surprise there.
Excuse me, sorry.
You're good. I'll do it too.
We don't hang out.
Can I go over confluences? Yeah. For me, an A plus setup is about to be what we're looking at right now. So give me just one sec. A plus setup would be a liquidity sweep. So a sweep of a high or a low. Delivery, meaning a bullish or bearish gap to the left, depending on which direction I'm trying to target. Good momentum for the inverse, and good targets. And then if you can add SMT and premium and discount to that list, it makes it even better. But like for an example, if I were to be marking this chart up right now to take this trade, I would say, okay, here we have a liquidity sweep, right? So I got my little broom emoji. We have delivery because we're in this 4-minute right here to the left. Okay, so then I would put delivery M4, right? And then if we got this right here, it would be the inverse. So that would be the inverse. And then the target would be short like that. Break evens around here, and then, something like that. Depending on how you manage your take profits and stuff. I don't suppose you could mark it like this sometimes. I mark it like this on for every trade setup. I guess sometimes when I make the posts, I forget actually. BE would be the consolidation low. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm stubborn, so I probably wouldn't go break even that soon. Oh wow, with the labels. Yeah, sometimes I forget, but I'm pretty sure most of them are marked up. It might just be hard to see. But I can, if you prefer that, I can definitely make sure I do that. Okay, wait. Chat. I may have jumped the gun here because I didn't see this big giant 2-minute, but so hopefully this 2-minute inverses and I don't get wrecked. Okay, so the 2-minute did inverse, so that's hopefully a good sign for me pulling the trigger so fast. I honestly, I'm just gonna target a quick 20 points here, I think. So I'll go break even after the TP hits. Kidding.
I was like,
I'm gonna
what?
I'm gonna go break even now because I don't want this to come back. Yeah, I'm break even there. That's okay. Problem is we just wick down into this gap.
Yeah.
And like I don't know if we're gonna reject or sorry, pump that or not. So okay. Break even trade probably was stupid, but it's fine. No big deal, chat. So, but again, this 30-second short from the top was really good. I just got break even because that's my life. So, I mean, man, I would love for us to just destroy this gap and come after these lows. We have this original 3-minute down here that I also had marked out. So this could be, it could be potentially another stab at it. Like let's say we knife down through this 3-minute, then you still have good targets here. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, chat. What the heck? I should literally be banned for that. Got BE. Yeah. I am trading micros, but like 9 of them. So yeah. So I mean, good BE, honestly. Fire. Maybe we put in an order block. Trying to be less greedy. Potential re-entry. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be re-entering. Like, if you wanted to be in this, you should have been in from up here. And if not, I think this 3-minute would be the next best. Well, the next highest. What do you call it? Highest probability entry because we would inverse this whole gap and you wouldn't have to worry about bouncing up. So in my perfect world, the market just acts like this 3 minute doesn't exist and just dumps for these lows. That would be great. We don't want the bear or bulls. We don't want the bulls. Man, holding for 10 points, win rate would go insanity. Man, I've considered it, you know. Man, 10 points, 2 minis? She ain't bad. Like, for real, it ain't bad. Hoping we get these tailless candles on 3 minute to the downside. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, too. That's funny. That's exactly how I explained them earlier. I was like, man, I love when red candles are going down and you don't see a wick at the bottom. Whew. I was like, man, I love that. Talking to Amy. I was like, I love that. So you just know market's just dumping. It's like, whew. The FOMO right now is making me crazy. Nah, bro. Don't worry about it. Trust me, when you've gotten break even as many freaking times as I have, you learn to just accept it. And like, this is going without me too, bro. So I feel you. Let's go, Jay Brown. They're definitely fun. I'm glad that I've um been way more consistent, honestly. Sometimes chat my ADHD just be like messing with my head bad, and I'm learning how to manage it right. Shout out to what's that stuff? I don't know. We're taking some natural stuff. Some what is it? L L-tyrosine. Tyrosine. I'm just gonna say it in a low voice so no one actually hears what I'm saying, so that you can't tell I'm butchering it. L-tyrosine.
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 Yeah. The third thing that comes up on Google. L-tyrosine ADHD.
Yeah, because Chad, I refuse to take Adderall and stuff. I'm good. I would literally rather just suffer in silence than take that. Be here listening. I'm driving. But Neurogum.
Be safe. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, be safe. It's all right. I just heard my daughter get all excited because they're allowed to get a snack right now. Now I'm cracking up. She goes, sis, it's 11.
Was it Kai?
Yeah.
Because she needs 30 more minutes for snacks.
Oh god, they're a hoot. No. She's making sure they're not getting in the snacks early. That's funny. It's 11 here. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't most of the time, Tanya, because it's like 6:30. And I'm the kind of guy that like needs a few minutes when I first get up, you know? So it's hard for me to just like wake up immediately and just hop on chart and be like locked in. One in Louisiana. Damn. So rip to the 3 minute because it's just gone without us. Chat, you know what? Chat, let me just vent real quick. Chat, you know what is chat? When we chat, when we call out this freaking setup from up here and get break even and this happens, it makes me want to scream. I cannot lie. It makes me want to scream. Well, who else got break even on that? Yo, where'd he go? Ari. Yo, REG. Come express pain with me. I want to cry, bro. Getting break even on that is so unlucky, dude. Punching at people's cars. Ice King, bro. Bro, we alerted the 30-second from up here and got break evened. Yes. uh, well, I also feel FOMO. I cannot lie. But guess what? FOMO's not real. So we swept this low now. I'm distracting myself by looking at new setups. Let's see. 5 minute. We almost tapped into this 5 minute. Chat. I don't want to trade anymore. I don't want to trade anymore today. Forget this. I'm locking them out. I locked them out. So yeah. Chat! Ice King chat! Oh god. Listen, chat. I locked it out, but I re-entered. I have to be honest. I don't want to lie to you. I re-entered. I mean, I re-entered out of anger, dude. Do you guys? You guys want to see the executions?
You have to show it now.
Okay.
Cheers.
Here they are. Listen, I got break even and I hated it, all right?
Oh god.
Listen, we're still locked out, okay? We still did the right thing after. I locked it out after I degened. Listen, Ja, I would I just got the best loser wins and now she's put me on blast. Time to listen to my new audiobook. Our hero has fallen. Listen, chat. Listen, it's just they're emails. They're emails. That was not funded behavior, okay? And I kept it to myself to not encourage it. W. Coperna. Bro, like, come on. That was so obvious. That was like the most unlucky B of all time. Like, dude, I couldn't. I'm sorry, chat. I know I've disappointed everybody, but I just couldn't. It was really funny. I just was over here just silently re-entering and keeping it to myself. Oh god, I'm so sorry, chat. Please don't look at me differently. So locking back in here, we do have this never disappointment ever, love you death to his part. I think that honestly, dude, I just was like, bro, come on. Like when I went break even, I was telling myself inside, don't go break even yet. And I just was like, you know what, buddy? So yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. But I did lock him out. You guys saw that part, right? That's that's cool, right? We can be chill now. Chat, if we get a rip up through this 3 minute, it might not be too bad. Because we swept the slow. I mean, we tapped discount of this little range here, right? It's just kind of like yeah. So the delivery is kind of like you could use this OB, or I don't know. We just didn't really tap like in anything. We just kind of are bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
So the delivery is mid. Um, it's probably like a B setup. Okay, cool. I like this. Okay, so now if we did want to try and get a long setup, right, this would be better. Put in a high in this gap, right? So we add what? A target to our checklist. Then if we come down, sweep this low again and this low and tap into this BPR right here that we put in, right? Something like this. Then we get an inverse up. I'd probably take that. What up, Zach? When okay to take a short and then a long? Oh, wait. Dang, I didn't even see that. Sorry. Okay. I mean, yeah, those are all things to consider. And then there's also just, I mean, that's what I like about IFEGs is it's a really mechanical checklist if you want it to be, right? Like, do we have a liquidity sweep? Do we have delivery? Do we have an inverse with good momentum? Do we have targets above? Are we in a discount or premium? Is there an SMT? So like this trade example, since we're right here, yes, we've already dumped a lot today, but I'm comfortable taking this short because after the dump, we've come up, we've tapped into now premium again. So then what do? I look to the left. Well, did we sweep liquidity? Yeah, we did right here. Do we have delivery from the left? Yeah, we were in this 4-minute right here. Do we have an inverse down? Yes. So those are all things that you can use every time, basically. Man, what do you mean you're no Oxano? You're better than me, bro. Nah, it's not a competition. I mean, it's true though, bro. I'm at the point now where honestly though, like now I'm just kind of waiting to get that experience, you know? Like I have my tool bag. I just need to add like the market experience, you know? And all the only way to do that is time. So Not even trading in these streams, just learning. Good. uh, how much market experience you got? Just the 16 months that I've been trading. That's it. I literally like never looked at charts or didn't really know anything about trading till then. Good psychology for when you get to the trade. Tanya, I would recommend, even though you're not trading, I'm not gonna lie, I would recommend physically executing on Trading View still the setups, because you'll train your mind. You'll train your mind the way setups, winning setups and losing setups will behave after you get in. Yeah, just take it on paper. So there's no emotion and you just get the practice and repetition down. Because the more times you see the setup happen, it triggers, and you take it, the more comfortable your brain will be when it comes time to actually trade. Because you'll have that muscle memory and you'll have that repetition. That's why I have been taking so many screenshots of all the trades that I take, because I love going back and just looking at them and being like, damn, all the best setups are like exactly the freaking same. And then you just start recognizing these setups in price and the way the candles print, and you're like, damn. And it just helps a lot. So I would say, even though it's not real, just still practice like pressing the button and getting in. Like, I still paper trade all the time. In fact, I paper trade with heavier size because I'm trying to train my brain to get used to accepting heavier fluctuations in profit, so that I can like adjust myself to start sizing up later down the line, if that makes sense. So I practice. I take all the setups like I normally would, but I just do it heavier on paper so that I can get my brain used to seeing those numbers fluctuate like that and have it not care. Okay. Put in perfect equal highs here so y'all know what that means. P15 is clearly about to deliver 15 points right here. I'll just put that there so we can watch it all happen in live time. Oh, wait, probably here. Yeah, that's what happened to me, Sheets. I was trading super heavy earlier on because I was just signal botting and was like crazy confident and thought I knew what I was doing. So I just sized up all crazy and then had a tough month of PA and was trading on my own and got destroyed and got really, really affected by it. There's the 15 points for the P15. Freaking easy, bro. What the heck? That's what started the top step curse for me. But guess what, chat? We're taking the top step curse head on. We got a 50K. We're going to break this fear. I don't know if you guys remember the talk from yesterday when I was talking about Top Step and my mindset with them. But I'm ready to face it head on. I'm tired of being scared. I'm ready to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm ready to be a freaking badass trader, and that's all I want to do. Journaling is really important. Okay, so I don't know why I said that. Nothing's happening. Kind of just grinding down. I feel like I'd want to see us tap into this gap. Like, it'd be cool if we didn't just randomly turn around and take all this take all this LRLR. But is it bad to paper trade so many trades in a day when my plan? No, it's not. As long as you're taking good setups that are actually setups you would take, it's fine to take more, because then all you're doing is practicing. You know, like a professional soccer player, even if he only plans to take one shot on net for the whole game, he's still gonna take 100,000 shots during practice before they get to the game, right? Because you just got to be prepared and ready for that one moment when it does come. That's a good one. Sheets. Okay, so here we're tapping down into this gap. Sheets said a professional car salesman isn't going to turn away customers after he hits his quota. A friend told me that, so I trade the best trades in paper now. Yep. Oh, man. Just don't do the thing where you like catch an absolute banger in paper and then like feel like you got to turn around and do it on your fundeds to match it or something, and then set a bar that you don't need to have set for yourself. So don't do that. So just tapped into this 3-minute BPR. We'll see if honestly maybe we could get along out of here. Not really, not a very singular gap though, right? Would like to have. Oh, okay. So I mean, I guess you could just use like both of these as the gap, but that depends on how much conviction you have. I low key might give this a try. I don't really. Technically, I guess maybe that went invalid, but whatever. Stop loss would be 15 points. Hard stop. So these equal highs should get ran here. I'll just do. I don't think we go this high, but it's fine. So when we hit this gap right here, I'll move it break even if we do. And if you hit a banger on your funded, go paper and don't chase the euphoria. Cover both ends of the spectrum. Yeah, that's fair. I like that. Oh. Really don't like how he wicked up to these equal highs and did not take them. But again, this is a pretty bullish candle after touching this 3-minute BPR, right? Would not be surprised if I get wrecked. Okay, so wick down, tap into this 1-minute BPR, or this 30-second BPR. Also this 1-minute BISI. Really nice reaction after that. All right, this should go to these highs. Oh. All right. Volume imbalance. There's an imbalance of volume imbalances currently in this imbalance of volume. Okay, so there's that push up. There's the rip over those highs. I'm going to go break even. And full TP will be here, 246. Which This is probably gonna be break even. Break even. Woo! So much fun. I freaking love going break even chat. It's so great. You know, it's not like I entered the trade literally willing to risk what I was risking to begin with, right? Gosh. Chat. You know what I'm gonna do? One day I'm gonna go back through my streams, and I'm gonna make a compilation of all the times I go break even, and then it just keeps working. And me sitting here bitching about it. I think it'd be funny. Cause I'm telling you, there's at least 5 in the last 2 weeks. Freaking idiot. Gosh. I think it'd be funny, actually. I just imagine, and break even there, and break even there, and break even there. Just different outfits each time. I think it'd be so funny, dude. And break even there, and break even there, and then just watching Price hit the TP after. I hate it so much. Break even there. Silent and stern camera. Dude. I'm pretty sure there is one just like that. Because I got break even and I was like, and then I just sat here and just watched it work. And then every few minutes I'd just be like, chat. Chat for real. Come on. But this one, you know, it makes sense to go break even fast there, honestly. Why? Well, this looks like a sell model to me. We've not been bullish today. We've been bearish, so I have more confidence in the short than I do the long there. That's a crazy 30-second sell model example too. Dude, for real. And you know what? Here, I need to actually mark this and post it. So IFVG. What?
I had you unmuted, so like I was filling up my water bottle,
Mm.
and the girls could hear you talk. And Kaya starts giggling, and she goes, "Is he filming that right now?"
Is he filming that right now?
So cute.
That's adorable. Oh, not this is sweep, not SMT. Sweep. Literally, you guys, I do not know why I went break even where I did. But we still ended up hitting TP. Sorry. Okay, now this is wow. Let's see. Oh, would you look at that, chat? If I got on this trade and never went break even, I still would not have been stopped out. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. 30-second long. It was not a singular gap. It was not a good trade, honestly. It just launched over both these gaps and technically like went invalid before the inverse, but it was on paper, so I didn't care. Okay, let me mark up this chart. Basically, basically what I did on the reentry chat was right here is where I got B. Basically, I got BE'd, it came down, right? Then we pumped back up here, and once we got within like a few points of where the initial entry was, that's where I got back in. Because I was like, screw you, man. Launched over without an. So you see on this 30-second inverse, it inverses both these gaps, but you see how the candle takes out these highs right here before the candle actually closes. So that most of the time makes the play invalid when you have something like that. Break even, and then I re-entered right here. Re-entry. It's a little hard to see. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if that's where I got back in. Yeah. Whatever. Doesn't matter. 15-point stop at all times. Dang it, chat. Break even does not save anything ever. Gosh. We're going to have a gosh compilation too. Like, dude, this is just one of those ones. Like, from a liquidity standpoint, why would this re-inverse and fail? It just wouldn't. It's so annoying. That's one of those things where it's like, dude, when we get this 30-second break even up at the top here, not only do we get the inverse, we get delivery, we get the sweep, we get blah, 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 but we also put in a protected high. So what's the point of me going break even right freaking here when we have a protected high and all the other A+ requirements? I'm just tired of that. So guess what? I'm still probably going to have it happen to me. I could complain all I want, but guess what? It's probably still going to happen. Chat, we're going to paper this 30-second short just to feel something. We swept these highs. We got liquidity below. We're delivering from... Holy, why is that gap so dark? What is going on here? No inverse there. Gives me time to fix my box, question mark? 1 minute. Could use the 1 minute. Yeah. Could use that. I could see that. However, however, protecting the capital comes before profits. I mean, yeah, I understand that, but not when my data shows me that going break evens never helps me out. Like, that's when I start getting annoyed. because I'm like, dude, every friggin' time it doesn't save me. You know, like that's why I journal all these trades in the Discord, is because I go back and look at them and I'm like, dude, no way that, you know. So why do you still be? I'm insecure. I don't know. It's just a habit I'm trying to break, honestly. I just like practiced. Oh my god! I just like reverse position. I just practiced like being really mechanical for so long that it's just hard not to sometimes. Chat, you see this? The break even never. It's whatever. What? It's just
You want to know what's painful about break evens?
when they rip your TP right after.
When you
I don't want to trade anymore.
was it a paper trade?
Yeah.
And you're this burnt.
I'm this burnt because why am I not just practicing and trading the way that I say I'm going to trade? Damn it. It just happened 10 seconds ago. Like it literally just happened to me right here on the short on my eval. You know? Like it literally just happened. And then I still just do it again down here. That's what I don't get. Oh god, I'm being a diva. She's staring at me because I'm being a diva. I know it. I'm getting the you're acting like a diva stare right now. I'm in this, didn't go be. Yeah, exactly. See? Ugh. Okay, wait. Why is my thing like a crosshair now? How the.
Did you change it in your settings just now?
Dude, why is it. Chat, has it always looked. No, it's not always like this. Right? Like, why is it like a little crosshair? Do you guys know how to. Crosshair. Wait. Dude, am I tripping? Does it always look like that? Right click top arrow. Wait, what? Oh, here. Oh. Okay. Thanks, man. Ooh, the dot's kind of nice, huh? Yeah, the dot's not bad. It's fine. It's fine. So now we got this 3-minute again that we were looking at earlier. Now I actually like this a little bit more than I did because now we've manipulated down and tapped into this gap. Whereas earlier we see how we didn't have delivery. But now we have delivery and we have a sweep here. Wait, now my lines are gone. Dude, what is going on? Where are my lines? Bro, what is. What did I do? I didn't even click anything. Like, I don't know why this is happening. Dude, where are my lines? Bro, why can't I see my lines?
Which lines are you talking about? Like the background?
The lines for the mouse. Like, you know how they're usually like.
That's the crosshair.
Where are my lines, though? Dude, chat, I might be like hurting mentally right now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there. I did always have it on the cross. What is happening, dude? Oh my god. Dude. You know what? I don't even. It's whatever. So, now that my chart's back to normal. Except for it's supposed to be like that. So maybe we get this 3 minute.
The 3 and the 5 close at the same time.
The 3 and the 5 close at the same time. They say they close at the same time. They close.
15, so it could be a 15-minute BPR up.
They close at the same time. They close at the same time. Chat. I might have to take the 4 minute just so I don't have to wait another minute. It closes 60 seconds earlier.
Oh, God.
So we don't have to wait. Guess that inversed. It's like the worst inverse of all time, but sure. Paper. Hello. Trading View. You want to like work? The only problem is I don't know where you would even like TP and stuff. Here. Amy says midnight open.
I mean, I wouldn't be caught taking longs, but if you were to, right around midnight open. Or the CE
Pump, 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 pump it up. Oh, well, that's not a pump, is it? Well, that is not a pump now, is it? You're tired because it's time for a nap. I am with ya. I want a nap too. Chat, anybody else feel like napping? Would like to see this at least tap this gap. Maybe take this high. I like to get it super cold and get my dog in it. Yeah, that's what we do. We get the room like freezing. So we just tapped into that gap. We didn't take out the high, but I feel like we should. Oh, we left equal highs with that. Okay, I see. Well, that's sketchy if you know about the P15 model. Sorry. And bang. That's a full exit there for me. So cool. W scalp took like 16 points. Trade copier wasn't on, so I could probably punch something in the face, but it's cool. It's just evals. Chat! Chat! Trading's messing with me today. Gosh. Oh well. Honestly, chat, this has been a really good stream. And I think, you ready to get off?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm ready to hop off for the day, chat, until we do our charting session later. Bro, you're 700 in drawdown for a funded help. You have to size down, bro. You got to risk like $150 now, $100 till you get yourself out. Or do you mean like you're in drawdown right now because you're trading right now currently? All right, so that was a really good exit. Glad I got out. You just mean in general? Okay, yeah. Well, dude, my alpha evals before I was trying to full port them for the rebuild, I had $150 in drawdown left, and I got them back to account balance almost. $150 target 1R. Yeah. I mean, you have to just take little chunks at it until you $700 in drawdown. So wait, how much drawdown do you have left total? 13? How much do you normally risk? 250? Bro, you still have to lose like 5 more trades in a row. I think you're all right. I would just size down maybe just to like 150 or 175 for a few trades till you get back above and then go back to your normal risk. But don't stress, you're good. That's not even a lot. You can risking $100, 150 per trade, you make that up in a few trades. But yeah, I feel like this is gonna be really choppy for the rest of the day. Honestly, we've done a lot today. Just because I haven't passed an eval since April. So you're trading on the same funded though, is why. I mean, you should be proud of yourself for keeping a funded that long. First of all. And second of all, if you've already been dealing with it for that long, you can wait longer. So just take your time again. Getting in It's weird. Getting in drawdown like triggers this thing in our brain that says we have to hurry to fix it. You know? Like it just triggers this emotion that's like, dude, I have to fix this as soon as possible. I need to be back in profit. I can't be in drawdown. I'm going to lose the account because I'm in drawdown, blah, blah, blah. But you can't do that to yourself. You have to just say that being in drawdown is part of being a trader. And that means you just have to trade your way out of it. That's just how it goes. But as long as you're following your plan, taking losses is part of the business. So don't beat yourself up. Don't stress on it. Just size down and keep trading. That's it. So being in drawdown doesn't signal failure. It signals you're going through the journey right now. You'll trade and have winners just like you trade and have losers. Period. You just have to make adjustments to deal with the ups and downs. So if you're in a streak of drawdown, size down, pull yourself back out, take a few winning trades, size back up, get that confidence back, secure the bag, use a hard take profit so that you're making sure you secure your bag, build that confidence back up, and get your momentum going again. Take it a piece at a time. Guys, Amy just whispered to me and said, I'm so hot. I'm sorry. just, I just like flirting with her in public. So. Yeah, and see, here we are. This gap holds. Like, this is why I said I'm going to get out there when I did, because we don't know. Oh, and it loves you. But yeah, chat. I think I'm ready to hop off and go kick it with the kiddos and hang out with Amy and eat maybe some leftover steak. I don't know. I can't decide. Cooked Denver steaks on the grill last night, and they came out. Ugh. They came out so good, dude. Oof. This 2-minute did inverse down. We're delivering from a gap to the left. We have LRLR below. This could be something worth trying. However, ew. Okay, this is going to dump. Go break even here. This is your full TP. All right, that's it.